And now here's some more fight news with Bo and Uncle Peter for you to fight about.
Give me a system status report, please.
Fight News, Episode 30. Fierce, Fuzzy Face.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another edition of Comicbookman's Video Outhouse. Today, the MMA, that wonderful world of mixed martial arts. I am, of course, always your humble host, Uncle Peter, and he is this miserable wreck, the Minister of Information.
I'm insulted, and I'm Bo.
But he knows stuff.
Not been insulted.
I know stuff!
He knows everything. I'm teasing him.
I'm like Layla Miller in the X-Force. I know stuff!
Good job. And we are coming to you, as we always do, from Alternate Reality Incorporated, that comic book megastore next to the corner of 111th and Kedzie in that godforsaken desolation that is known as the Mount Greenwood neighborhood of Chicago.
Where's that Dunkin' Donuts at? I want a colada!
It ain't here yet, that's why it's godforsaken. Alternate Reality, where every new comic book is 15% off, and you ain't going to get a deal like that anywhere. He's just generous to a fault. And we tried talking him out of it, but he just won't listen to us about anything. And we're going to start off this with the end, likely the end of an era. Bo?
Chuck Liddell fought Rich Franklin at UFC 115.
Yes.
He got knocked out again.
Knocked out. This is not the first time that's happened, is it?
Third time out of his last
Third
5 fights.
Time.
So at the press conference, Dana White said, as far as fighting is concerned,
that's it.
Chuck's done.
Yep. And if Dana says that, it's likely happened. But he can't get rid of him because it's Chuck freaking Liddell.
He is a job as an ambassador for life. He never has to go anywhere. The only thing that would give him one more fight is because if Tito Ortiz does recover from neck surgery next year, that might be the
they could sell a couple tickets.
Case that he would let
they could sell a couple tickets
one more time.
And in another match that's guaranteed to sell a few tickets, former boxer versus current or almost former MMA star. Is that not right?
James Lights Out Tony.
Lights Out Tony.
Randy Couture at UFC 118 at 828 in Boston's TD Waterhouse Garden.
The heavyweights are gonna get together.
First MMA fight for Tony, and I predict Tony's gonna get the crap knocked out of him.
Randy's gonna go, "Welcome to MMA, son." Anyway, moving right along to a guy with a funny name and perfectly suited for the MMA.
MMA, they all have funny names.
Urijha, Urijha, it's pronounced Urijha
Faber, who you see on commercials.
Yes.
He's on the commercials. He is dropping down to bantamweight for his WEC 50 match against Takeo Mizusaki. That is not a permanent move, but he said, when he was wrestling and he was coming up, he wrestled at 132. He thinks he can cut weight. Now, if he can't cut weight after this fight, then he'll go back up to his regular size.
So why is he doing it this time?
Because he thinks it'd be cool. And Urijha Faber's kind of a cool guy.
What better reason to do it?
Sacramento loves it.
Anyway, moving on to official areas here in the UFC. Dana White. I guess there was a problem with somebody, but Dana White did not share it. Why don't you tell them all about it?
Rory McDonald fought Carlos Condit at UFC 115 with 7 seconds left in the fight. McDonald was basically getting the crap beat out of him by Condit, and so referee Kevin Dorman stopped the fight.
7 seconds left.
7 seconds left. McDonald was a little upset by that, but yes. White said, I would rather you stop the fight too early than have this guy getting his head pounded in and beat off it, because he wasn't defending himself. He was just taking shots.
A lot of damage could have been done in that 7 seconds.
He said, that's it. You're done.
You got to look after their health.
The crowd wasn't too thrilled about it, but if Dana says it's cool, then it's cool with Dana.
Then the rest of them can take a back seat. The
rest of them just don't have to deal with it.
Very cool. Some more officiating news. This time, UFC 116's main event is going to have an official.
Brock Lesnar, Shane Carwin, that's the main event. It happens on July the 3rd. The official for that main event was chosen. It is referee Josh Rosenthal.
Yes.
He was picked from a pool of refs that includes Herb Dean, very well regarded, Steve Mazzagatti, and Mario Yamasaki. Now, Lesnar's camp and Dana White objected to the fact that Mazzagatti was even listed as a possible selection, but the Nevada State Athletic Commission said, shut the hell up. This is our turn to determine who is going to be a ref fight, not you guys. Because Lesnar didn't like the way Mazzagatti reffed his first fight with Frank Mir. Dana White thinks he's the worst referee in the world, but he was still included in the pool. But Josh Rosenthal will He will be the ref for that main event on July the 3rd.
And it is going to be a thumper. Get your buys. It's going to be pay-per-view?
Pay-per-view.
Get your buys in.
Carwin,
check it out.
Carwin has knocked out everyone he has faced, and this is Lesnar's first fight after dealing with his stomach problems.
So this should be an interesting one. Make sure you get your buys in. This one ought to be worth the money you pay.
And it's 4th of July weekend, so what the hell? Buy it, get drunk and watch it.
Exactly. And it'll be worth watching more than this just was. And I say just was because we're through. That was quick. Brevity being the soul of wit, and we're about as witty as nobody else.
Speak for yourself, buddy.
Yes, sir. Anyway, like I said, Uncle Peter and Bo, Alternate Reality Incorporated, where you can get MMA news, wrestling news, movie news, media news, the whole schmear, at our little stop on the information superhighway, where the little spritel, Sarah, is going to tell you where that is.
If you haven't figured it out yet, the website is www.myalternatereality.com.
Never fails to astound me how well she does that. Anyway, that's it for us. We're done. We're through. We're out of here. He's waving bye-bye, so I'm just going to go, see ya!
Marvel's rebooted the entire Avengers line, and to celebrate, the hero of the month this month is the Avengers! That's right, all of my Avengers trade paperbacks are 25% off this month. New, Mighty, Initiative, West Coast, Masterworks, soft covers, hard covers, East Coast, West Coast, Justice League, no, not Justice League. All of my Avengers trade paperbacks are 25% off all month long to celebrate, so don't you dare miss it. Stop down. That'll be from the first of the month to the last of the month, all month long.